Hi and welcome back. Let's talk about my favorite hidden gems when it comes to online shopping, which are the brand names that are lesser known from the early 2000s, 2010s, 90s that haven't gotten to that stage where they're super popular and Depop sellers especially will mark up the prices. But these pieces are just so stunning and like really unexpectedly on trend, designed with amazing, just, I don't know, creativity and craftsmanship. All of these pieces are from that era right before fast fashion, from affordable brands that still produced higher quality stuff. You'd be pretty lucky if you were able to find the same quality today at these normal, like, lower price stores. But anyway, let's get into it. I am so excited. Honestly, a few of these brands are going to be a bit pricey, but my point in showing them is that I feel like they're kind of unknown and a fun discovery to make. Otherwise, most of the brands in this video are going to be good prices. But without further ado, I wanted to start with the bag brand Isabella Fiore. I actually have my everyday bag that I did a little what's in my bag about over the summer, but I think I need to update it because it's been a while. I think that'll be really fun. I'm happy that I thought of that because yeah, I really want to do that again. But let me just get the bag. She looks her best when she's stuffed with a whole bunch of things because that's when you get this really cool triangular shape. But just look at the details of this bag, all of these studs, the way that the leather is weaved, and just how good it still looks years and years later. Like, it kind of looks brand new to me every single day. Oh, and these buckles on the sides. This brand is just so good with the details. Very grungy, boho chic sort of All Saints vibes. Isabel Marant, Chloe, very in right now. So I'm gonna go through a bunch of photos I've saved from the internet, from various secondhand platforms. I'm pretty much gonna show from Depop, eBay, and Poshmark because unfortunately American Vinted kind of sucks. And I really wish I was in Europe because they have it so good with Vinted. I don't know. Or maybe the grass is always greener, but I see some magical things happening with people who shop on Vinted. But anyway, this first one, so good. Just all of the weaving, the details, the buckles, like, it's just the most beautiful thing. They have such gorgeous shapes. They're just the perfect size as well to be like little and big at the same time. Like, that is my favorite bag to sneak in my Pro Photo flash and a full DSLR camera. Perfect for concerts and stuff. Like, oh, it's the best bag ever. This is like a really, really cool version of mine. It has that same triangle shape, but love these like solid black studs. Really cool. Then this is more of like a Western boho one. Really cute. Love the little, yeah, those. They've never really been my thing, but like I feel like I could become influenced by it because of how I'm seeing like boho chic mixed with grunge. I'm obsessed with that. This one, like, are you kidding me? This looks like some crazy designer. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is just like an affordable bag brand. Like, these bags range from like 30 to maybe 200. Like rarely 200, but like, are you joking? The shape, like the octagonal, like pentagon kind of, it's just the best thing I've ever seen. This is also so good. Like, these details are stunning. This is actually a Depop listing of the one that's like mine, but a little bit fancier. Yeah, so this one's 140, a little bit like, but I think the one that I have and similar are like probably the most expensive ones. This one was so interesting because I didn't know they would do like a little pirate thing. It's kind of cute. And then this one, like, I feel like they have so many different styles within the same world. It's just like, I found that I was like looking through these listings like a little treasure trove, like, what am I gonna see next? Like, because it was just like, oh, so unexpected and fun. This one's a little bit more basic, but still just like, I would love this. Like, oh, so good. This one's my one, but I think it's like a green version. And yeah, see, like, I got mine for like a pricey price, like I think like 150 because it was on Depop, but this is $35. It's the same bag. I'm like, whoops. And then look at this, like, I'm literally so obsessed. This is the brown version of mine, and there's also like a fire engine red or like maybe not fire engine red, but more like just like red version of mine, and that's my favorite color. So I was like, oh my god, when I saw it. The roses, like every single one of them is unexpected from the next. Gold one, so good. Highly recommend that brand. It is honestly one of my favorite bag brands at the moment, and it's like a name no one's heard of. My next thing to look up are fossil belts, and these belts range from that same kind of like western boho chic grungy vibe you honestly like can take from like either side of the spectrum. Like there's so many like really cool like grunge ones that you could put with like a totally punk outfit, and at the same time there is some like retro 70s western that could go in the opposite direction, and it's really fun. But I think vintage belts just have such a great charm to them. This patchwork one, I know that there were like a lot of patchwork boots that looked like this that were very, very popular a few years ago during like 2020, 2021, but this is stunning. Like I could see this with like a gorgeous tan leather coat, those boots, a flare jean, a fun frilly top. Not my style, but if I saw someone wearing it, I would just be like, oh my god, she is stunning, because it's great. Then we have this one. It leans a little bit more into punk. They kind of also remind me of vintage All Saints, because there are a lot of really good vintage All Saints belts online that you can look up for the same vibes. But I love the grommet like kind of detail. They're very tiny. Yeah, they are grommets. They're very tiny grommets. This is really cool. This is more of like the punk world that you can move it into. Love this one because it's silver and gold. I love mixed metals like that. This one's really great. The detailing and like the messiness of the brown like surface, gorgeous. And then this one with these links, so good. Love that red color, so beautiful. Oh, and then I really, really want like some of these double like mini belts. And so like Fossil has them too. And yeah, all of these prices are like insanely good. Like $7, that's great. This is so gorgeous. Like I'm obsessed with this. Amazing price. Like these are just the best. This beautiful grommet belt. Love that it has that little like stitching and then moves from gold to silver. Stunning. This is great. Amazing. Oh, I think this is a similar one to the one that I showed before. But yeah. Also like these coins. What an amazing detail for only like $23. So good. Love this. I'm loving these like, not O-rings. I don't like the, like, you remember like the O-ring zipper? Hate that. But I love these like interesting metal clasp details. Just so good. A gold one. This, like, the design, quality, and time and attention, I feel like, to like make these kind of things at like such a lower fashion level at that time. It's so good. Like, are you kidding me? This is beautiful with all these different panels and studs, like really good. They really just don't make such good things anymore like this. But now I'm gonna move on to a more expensive thing, and this is like my secret, so I'm a little scared. But this brand, Vicini, or whatever, I'm not even gonna attempt an Italian accent. I'm not doing that. The most amazing boxing boots and like pointed toe sporty sneakers. Like I could cry. Like this brand is there was actually a shoe of theirs that I saw someone selling like 3 years ago, and I just didn't have the money for it. I have the credit card for it, but just not the money. So I was actually being smart. But I don't really remember pieces that I passed up on, but I remember this boot. It's so tragic. I'll get to it. I feel like I have a similar, I actually like have one of the, like the boot that I missed out on in this coming up. So they remind me of the Miss 60 boxing boots with the pointed toe. I have a pair, but they're so destroyed that they're just unwearable. Like literally the last time I wore them was to a photo shoot that I was assisting on a farm with horses, and yeah, disgusting stuff. So that's how you know they're done for, because I was like, yeah, they're so destroyed. I'm just gonna wear a cool silhouette because I don't care how much more destroyed they get. It's already too far gone. Should I go show them? Yeah, let me go grab it. Yeah, like, she's gone. It's really just because I was dumb enough to get a metallic one, because all of this was like gold metallic, but it's like you could walk one step, the entire panel just falls off. So they're very much gone. But Vicini does the same kind of silhouette. They look a bit sturdier, although like the Miss 60 ones, they have like the black and white ones and the black and pink ones, and those would stay longer because they're not with metallics, and neither are these, so live and learn. I really want the black and white Miss 60 ones, but just gotta come across them. At least they're a little bit more common than the Vicini one that I'm like crying about every day. But love this. I really don't like yellow, nor do I like black and yellow, but the shape is everything. I'm just obsessed with the idea of the pointed toe on a sporty silhouette. It's just like one of those little details. I love just little details that just make something so good and unexpected. Like, it's not a crazy avant-garde moment, but it's like, that's really cool. Then we have a slightly taller silhouette. Again, not my favorite colors, but just the shape, the construction. I also like that they're kind of a patent leather. I am a big fan of patent leather. There's another one of that like shorter one. Again, don't love the colors of these, but you know. This is like very similar to the one that I missed out on because that the lacing, are you kidding me? Like a pointed toe on a sneaker or a sneaker boot, the fact that a sneaker can be a boot, and the really cool side lacing. All of these are just details that just like scratch my brain so well because it's just like little tiny out of place moments in fashion. I'm just don't know if I feel like this is a more sturdy metallic because it's more just like the leather, but the shape is so good. This is the one that I missed out on. Can you believe, like, it's so perfect. Oh my god. Everything about it, I'm like crying. Then I found like this silhouette I'm obsessed with as well. They actually have good ones with this silhouette. Because I really this color scheme is a lot for me. But oh my god, like the fact that it's just a little sneaker with a point, oh my god. These are beautiful. I have to say that I'm not like ballet core vibes, so I don't think I would get this kind of like shiny pink, but my god, they're just so stunning. And this one has that like open, it's so good. Like the lacing is like fully open, so it's another detail. Like, oh my god. But 100 euros for like something that you'll never see anyone else wearing ever. It's really good. And this is similar to that big patent leather one, but shoe version. So good. This is the other one that I really wanted. I also missed out on, but I'm not like mourning as much. We're just hoping and praying that those two styles come back into circulation in my size. The black and white is just very like, you could wear it with anything. Like, oh my god, like this shape is so good. And then this is on the Real Real. I didn't even know like the Real Real would have them. They're a little bit more obscure for that, but like so gorgeous. Just, I need more of them to come back into circulation. They're like the most beautiful shoe ever. Okay, now I have to wait for my heater to stop being noisy. We're gonna continue with bebe. Now, this, I feel like people know that bebe's cute. It was a mall brand. I don't know, is it still going? But really popular in 2010s and early 2000s, but you'd kind of think that they're a little bit more basic than they actually are. Like, you can find some crazy stuff. For example, this photo was a quick digicam photo I took of Cole, a model on a previous shoot I did. I also mentioned this in my 2025 trend predictions video. The way that this jacket is made is so good. Like, it just feels like, and forgive me for saying the word incorrectly, but like archive fashion, because it's not really an aesthetic, but people talk about it like it is an aesthetic because of like the Japanese styles that coincide with people shopping archive fashion. But the asymmetrical buttons and like the rounded aspect of that closure, so good. Like, this is stunning. And the fact that it was probably like $20 on Poshmark, so good. Literally looks like a Japanese designer. for $300 at 2nd Street. So good. Then this is a bit more of that Western style. Really gorgeous, amazing price. Beautiful color, suede coat. This is also that same kind of retro 70s, gorgeous, like maybe even a little witchy depending on how you kind of swing the outfit. Really good price. This is cute. I love the peplum. I love a moto jacket and like a genuine leather high quality made piece for 40 bucks. This is really cute too. I love like the juxtaposition between like cropped and boxy, and military jackets are really in right now. Really cute. Love the double button area. Really great price. Then this is really cute. I could see this with a low-waisted jean. Simple, casual, stunning. This is really cute too, like this white kind of cream leather. Cute details, a little bit coquette, but also a little bit just an elevated basic. Good for so many people, like to just weave into different styles and aesthetics. This is so beautiful, very classic. Honestly, like, it looks like a 50s or 60s, and it's literally like 90s from the mall. This is really cute too, into that utilitarian, military kind of look. Stunning again. A little bit of Isabella Marant in there for $25. Now this is stunning, and the seller knows that because they said $240, but who knew? Like, who knew that these shapes were being created by a mall brand in the early 2000s? Like, this is gorgeous. Like, this is one of the most stunning leather jackets I've ever seen. The cinch, the buttons, so good. This is another cute Western boho chic moment. Suede, gorgeous, amazing piece. Military jacket. So good. This is a bit of like clown vibes, clown core, true vintage. I wonder how old the brand has gone on for, because I saw the other vintagey looking one from the 90s, but kind of curious. But just love that kind of like, you can really make it Harlequin, retro, anything. You could even wear it with like baggy diesel jeans and have that kind of like, what's the word? Kind of like boxy, piecey kind of silhouette, if that makes any sense. Like, kind of just, I don't know. Just they like exist in their own like way, on top of each other. This like, I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. This is gorgeous too. I think the seller knows that, even though this was definitely a better price than the 241, but gorgeous. Like, I'm so obsessed. Then I want to go into vintage Michael Kors shoes, which, I don't know, like, Michael Kors is like a mall kind of luxury brand. Maybe they even have some like higher end pieces, but there are so many just old Michael Kors shoes that are really good, like just so cute, and for good prices as well. So this little ballet flat, just the studs are so gorgeous, love them. This clog is really cool, like I could see a baddie wearing these today, like so good. Another pair of the clogs. I love that this is kind of like a smaller version, less of a heel. Love that color brown, just so, I love like a deep like chocolatey brown when it comes to clothing and leather. I just feel like it's like blends into an outfit so nicely. Even this is like such an interesting silhouette with like that cork. Very, very unique, very cute. This open-toed, hate open-toed, but like this is a gorgeous silhouette. Like, and it's kind of hilarious because this is the kind of shoe you will see, I don't know, like I'm from Staten Island, and I feel like every single like Staten Island Italian mom picking their kid up from school would be in like a really ugly puffer jacket, skinny black jeans, and like a wedge like that with their pocketbook. And a pocketbook, but like my pocketbook. My world right now. Okay. But then at the same time, it's so good. Like, I don't know, it's so weird how those two worlds like collide. These are really gorgeous too. I would not be caught dead like 5 years ago calling these gorgeous, but I don't know. These are really stunning too. A little bit like a mix between grunge and retro. Really cute. Love these as well. Very much that vibe I said at the beginning with like the flared 70s jeans and a big brown leather coat. Really stunning. Just the details are just so gorgeous, and the colors as well. These are so perfect right now because of the way that cow print is popular in just a very nice and subtle way with like that pony hair texture. These are really gorgeous, like, but of course they're like $245 because they're the most gorgeous thing I'm showing from them. So the Depop girlies are on it. Another cute clog. But yeah, Michael Kors has a lot of cute little vintage hidden gems, and I would definitely recommend looking. I find it so fun because you're kind of like searching through all of the ugliest things you've ever seen, and then you'll see this really beautiful gem just stick out. It's really fun. Little treasure hunt. This next one is a brand that someone recommended in my YouTube comments, and really good. Really good for right now because it's pretty much a dupe, or would you say dupe, or just like a similar style of the Isabella Marant Beckett wedge sneaker. And those have just been so expensive. As they become more and more popular, it's like you cannot find a pair of those for lower than $400. But this brand, Zigi Soho, does a lot of really cute, just like boho chic wedge sneakers in the same kind of way. The studs on this one are honestly so cute. Like the Isabella Marant ones don't have these same details and embellishments. They're just kind of that classic shape. And I won't kid myself in saying that I don't need that classic shape because I love the way that they look and I would love a pair, but these are a really cute alternative. And they have a lot of weird colorways too. Like I probably would not get this, but I mean, there's something for everyone. This is interesting too. This is a lot more like the Beckett, just that classic shape. These are really cute. Then a camo one because it's probably like a relic of the early 2000s. Camo and studs on a sneaker wedge. Like that's a lot, but it's fun. And then yeah, that's kind of all I could find of theirs because they're probably just a lot more obscure than a lot of the other ones I'm showing, but who knows, they might go in and out of circulation. You might be able to find cute little sneaker wedge. Next, we're gonna go back into that like mid, low to high range with Diane Gail bags. They do faux pony fur bags with little tails, and they're just so fun and silly and chic at the same time. It's just that little tiny silly detail of having the tail on the bag that makes it so much more interesting. Though it's already like a gorgeous bag, it's like it went from like gorgeous and stunning to like, oh, like there's a little silly detail, like you get it. But I love this silhouette. The tassels, just the color palette, the whole thing. This is an interesting one as well. I love that it's just that dark patches of like black material and studs. Really cute. Then this completely different shape that's more of just a crossbody bag, like little tiny for your keys, your wallet, your phone. Cute shape. Just the way that the fur patterns line up on it, it's just gorgeous. Like this kind of just rule of thirds, like stunning. And there's this one that's also leaning into like that slightly more grungy with the grommets and the black faux leather. This one's gorgeous. I just love the shape of it and the way that the fur just looks so like just textured and movable, and it's just gorgeous. And you can see that like kind of looks like the horse's butt. It's funny. It's silly. And then they even have this like random one, because this isn't like pony fur, like pony hair that I'm used to when it comes to this brand, but this green and black and this like kind of like basket sort of opening at the top, really cute. Like I love this. I like that it's kind of a chartreuse but not electric annoying lime. It's nice. Then we have this one, another kind of like back into that fur world. The shape is just gorgeous, like, and the way that the leather is like looks like crackly and sparkly, the way it hits the light, it's just so gorgeous. Then we have this one, it's kind of like the black pony hair, which I like. That's like so chic, like I love that. It's such a beautiful texture, the way it hits the light, it's just so shiny and gorgeous. And this one, the tail is so obvious here. It's hilarious, it's chic, it's just, I love it. This one's my favorite. This one and maybe the beginning one, and that one with the like movable texture. But this is like, it's just that kind of like harnessy, like horse riding, saddle vibe of the leather pieces that go into the handle. But I love like that kind of just extra detail. It's really cool. I love this, like the silhouette of it. Like I could see this in like wearing like a harness in real life. It just like, it's so cool. Like just a little like layering piece, but for the bag. So gorgeous. The tails, the different like sections of it. It's just so beautiful. Just the color palette. Oh, could talk forever about it. Just so gorgeous. But yeah, it's a great bag brand. Then we have another wedge sneaker brand, and the Italian accent is just not going to happen, but it's like Cesare Paciotti. And I kind of like these a little bit more, but we are going on the pricey end, kind of defeating the purpose of an alternative. But these are really cute. Like they're so thick, like the tongue is so thick, like it has like a dimension to it. It's really nice. I love these spiky studs. This one's also like really gorgeous. Like they're just so like well made. Like I love the way that those like straps, like there's something about like the way that they're placed that I'm just like really into. These black ones are gorgeous, and they have this cute little emblem for their brand, like this little like sword detail, and I think that's really cute. This metallic one, gorgeous colors. But yeah, I feel like that sword just like adds such a like higher, like a luxury touch to it. Like it looks like it's something more, and it is, because this is an expensive brand. But they also do other cute silhouettes, such as this leopard print and pink, very Barbie-ish, very McBling Y2K heel, very, very Paris Hilton, gorgeous. I feel like I love them, but I'm not sure. Like I feel like I could see myself in an all black outfit with this heel. They also have some bags. This is really cute. It reminds me of just like a more toned down version of the Isabella Fiore bag. And this pair of boots is really gorgeous too. Like, again, I really love that like weaving of the leather. Or the suede or whatever. Like whatever the material is, it's just so gorgeous. These are amazing. The stitching at the top, the fact that it's like a jean boot, like, ugh, I'm obsessed. Like that stitching is something I haven't seen, and it's so unique, so amazing. And this is why I just love vintage, because, okay, yes, it was $150, but who else is going to have that? Like, ugh, it's just so good. It's like all your little treasures, like, my favorite thing. I love shopping secondhand. Then these more riding boot, moto boot, Miu Miu buckle boot kind of vibe. Really cute. These are a nice classic silhouette. The red is very striking. I just love this. Like, it's such a gorgeous shoe. These are insane. There are so many details that every little detail turns this into like a beautiful work of art. Like those little foxtails on the closure, the weaving over the zipper, the fact that you're putting a zipper there and a buckle and a pointed toe, like it's the most stunning thing I've ever seen. Very pricey, but gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This reminds me of like Dior, like those just like Dior classic boots, like the black ones, but just like a pump. Just the way that the buckles are positioned is so gorgeous. Such a classic style that can be paired with something more formal and elegant, or even something more grungy, and all of those silverware pieces can go into the grunge world, or all of like the beautiful classic construction go into that classic world. So gorgeous. These are crazy. I would never buy these, but I was just so intrigued by the shiny metallic green and the way that the green is in the leopard print. Like, they're kind of iconic, but yeah, not for me. And then these surprised me. Like, these are really cheap compared to the other wedges. There might be some damage to them because of the way that it's marked as good condition and priced so low, but maybe also the seller didn't know that it's priced so low, but like they're really cute. Like, I love this blue, the way that they're shiny. It's like a beautiful sky. Like, they're really amazing. Like, I would get those. And then this is another good price actually as well. These sneakers, like really in right now with the Adidas Taekwondo silhouette, the retro silhouette in general. They're just gorgeous. Like, in the colors, the metallic, the deep brown. They're just so good. And the 4 US is actually part of the brand, so it's Cesare Paciotti 4 US. And it's like cute little, it's cute. It reminds me of like the athletic numbers that were very trendy recently as well. The next brand is Cottonade Paris, and I feel like this might be a little bit more well known than some of the other ones because I have heard them out in the wild, but they just have these really beautiful chic tailored pieces. I love the details. This rose detail is so gorgeous. I also love like the shape of this blazer. It's very like cinched in. Like I feel like a lot of blazers are hard to pull off because they're just so like boxy and big and like just awkwardly shaped, but she's cute. Then I love this, a classic moto jacket, really gorgeous. Love the button to the top, all of that. The asymmetrical zip, so classic, all those buckles, cinched waist. This skirt is gorgeous. I just love the color, all of those utility pockets, the way you can pull it down to be low-waisted, the silhouette, everything. It's like a little bit A-line. That's why like the person is like posed outwards like that. It's just really flattering. Love this jacket. Like this is so gorgeous. It's like off the shoulder, military jacket, amazing like geometric shapes throughout it. So beautiful. Another kind of military, but also like preppy mod kind of jacket. Really gorgeous. This is so cute. Like, are you kidding? It's kind of giving like Sandy Liang. Like they have that red puffer jacket from I think 2 years ago. Yeah, something around there. Like 1.5 or yeah, like 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago. That puffer jacket, so beautiful. Like all of those little bows. I feel like I don't love like the coquette bows, but the way that they're kind of camouflaged into the color red here, really gorgeous. Like I love that it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels like it belongs like very constructed. And yeah, it's not just a bunch of like flimsy little bows and embellishments. And then yes, very pricey, but this is like the jacket of my dreams. There's a plain sud, I cannot say that name for the life of me. They're another like kind of, I think they're very popular compared to Cottonade and some of the things I've been mentioning, but they're another like one that came out of the woodwork from like earlier years, and they have these denim jackets that have the same like just buckles across the entire thing, and I'm like in love with that. In love with that style, that silhouette, the shape. It's just, this is gorgeous. I also just like the collar is really beautiful. Like everything about this is just my dream. This one's also really cute. I love the way that the pinstripe comes down into these tassels. Structure, shape, really gorgeous. Another one, the like dream silhouette. Like, ugh, even this color is really gorgeous. Like I feel like I reach for darker browns, but this, there's something about this I'm like just in love with. This is really cool too. Like I can see this being really like flowy and fun and interesting when you walk because of that way that it dips in at the bottom into that like geometric triangle. And finally, I discovered the last brand, which is called Luxury Rebel at Crossroads in Williamsburg. I came across this pair of boots. I'm just gonna grab them real quick. And they were super cheap, and I was like, wait, there's something so good about them. Like all of these buckles, like I love a buckle. I love a stacked buckle. The beautiful like dark brown, like chocolatey suede. Also the fact that they're brown and black was intriguing to me because I feel like that's kind of a controversial color palette. Like I see so many videos on TikTok that are like, you cannot style brown and black, and then they're like, oh yeah, watch me kind of thing. Maybe it's not controversial, maybe TikTok has like pretended it is, but yeah, I think they're so gorgeous, and I also do love that color palette. But I looked into the brand, they kind of like remind me of Chinese laundry or something just like very of that time, like 2000s, 2010s. Super random, but I just love them. They were just so piratey, like so Andemulemister, like so fun. But they have so many really cool shoes, and yeah. I only have a few from this brand because they were kind of harder to find online, but this boot is so chic. Love the details, love that weaving, the little bow, the color brown on it. It's just so gorgeous. These are probably my favorite. I love that the way that the seller calls them cosplay Star Wars shoes. This is giving what the Isabelle Marant Beckett is giving, but if you made it like tailored and chic and more like pretty and compact into a silhouette rather than like a little bit of like a streetwear unexpected moment. but so good. I would love to get these. These are just amazing. Then this little cute number. I like this. It's really cute. It's kind of even like medieval in a way. Really cute colors, color palette, and then this one was interesting too. Kind of ugly, but also like kind of interesting. The silhouette of it. It's very Jeffrey Campbellita boot, like the Velcro and how it like goes into like chic and streetwear and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the final brand to talk about in this video. I would love to do more because I have a gigantic list of just like all these random unknown brands that are just amazing hidden gems online. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to follow my Instagram, I do a lot of editorial styling, photography, and also outfit photos. I don't really do much on TikTok, but maybe someday. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you next time.